A most peculiar schism, I declare, has split the populace beyond compare. No talk of Whigs or Tories sharp and keen, but of a future frightfully unseen. The subject of this modern great abyss, a thing they call the artful Genesis. One faction with a wild and fevered eye extols the virtues of this new AI, a cogitator wrought of brass and steam, to calculate, to reason, and to dream. It writes our verse, it paints a perfect rose. What need have we for thought, do you suppose? They see a world of leisure, grand and great, where clockwork servants seal a man's best fate. No more the drudge of labor, toil and strain. They cry with hope that borders on the insane. Our every whim the engine will obey. Huzzah! Huzzah! For this triumphant day. But hark! The other side with faces grim decries this progress as a devil's whim, a thinking loom, a most unnatural fright. It spells our doom in shades of black and white. It steals the artist's soul, the poet's art, and leaves a cold and calculated heart. They clutch their chests with theatrical dread. Our children's minds will turn to molten lead. They'll lose the will to learn, to strive, to know, and reap the bitter seeds these engines sow. A soulless age of automated ease. A prospect that does grievously displease. And so they stand. In two opposing bands, with proclamations, threats, and waving hands. The adopters, with their futuristic zeal, the deniers, with their terrified appeal. A binary, so stark, so clear, so plain. One hails the sun, the other dreads the rain. But look, my friends, and see the comic flaw in this divisive, self-important war. For when has splitting souls in twain like this propelled a soul to everlasting bliss? This rigid stance, this black and white decree, is but a fool's most prized philosophy. So let us mock this binary charade, this intellectual grand esplanade of certainty where no one dares to bend, and common sense comes to a sticky end. For in the gray the truth does often lie, a notion that our factions both deny.